Welcome everybody. Once again, this is Dean Larson, and this is the portion that you've been waiting for. This is what I promised you. Today you're going to get everything. I'm going to teach you what to eat, how to eat, where to get it, everything that you need. Some key factors in making this work for you, and it does work for everybody, is number one, we need to pack all our food for the day. We don't need to be out there searching what we're going to be doing, plus it's way more efficient. You're going to see we can do this in 20 minutes in a day. Number two, we're going to focus on high volume, high fiber, low calorie, high nutrition type of foods. I'm going to lay them out for you. You're going to see them. I'm going to give you the nutritional tables. I'm going to give you the costs. You're going to have absolutely everything. Because we must eat for nutrition first. If we don't eat for nutrition, the rest doesn't work. That's why your other plans didn't work. The all soup, the all watermelon, the all cabbage, it just does not work. You have to give your body nutrition. And towards the end, I'm going to explain to you exactly why that is, and it'll make 100% sense to you. Now, when you're eating low-calorie foods and trying to get the most dense nutrition you can, we are going to have to implement some bioidentical type of foods, meaning we're going to have to use foods that are like dense nutrition in small amounts of calories, and the only way you can do that is you have to buy these nutritional supplements. Okay, now I'll give you the cost on all that stuff too. Like I said, everything here is 100% free. Not asking you for any money. However, if you want to succeed, you need to listen to me, and I'm going to give you everything you need, plus the ability to ask me questions and answers at the end. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get exactly everything what to eat today, every day, where to get the nutritional products, what the cost is on all this stuff per day, what your grocery list is going to be for the week, for the day. You're not going to have to think. This is a totally non-thinking thing. And if you listen to me in the past, Anthony Robbins made it 100% clear that most things fail because they're too complex. You give people the most simple task, and then let them start, and then give them the backup materials to support why they're doing what they're doing, and it's going to work. It's going to work for you, 100% guaranteed. So we're going to tell you how we prepare everything in 20 minutes or less a day. You're going to be able to access my entire course at any point in time. You've already been given the link. You can go look at everything. Plus, I, on a regular basis, answer your questions either through videos, new videos, and or webinars that help you out. Most of all, you're going to do all this without driving yourself crazy. So let's get started. All right, so next we're going to talk about the basics behind the plan. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to touch on these points. However, you'll see in the videos and the PDF you're going to get with all the information that I've covered all this stuff. So once again, high volume, high fiber, low calorie food, super high nutrition, uniformity. The reason we say uniformity is you cannot sustain a plan long range if you throw in a bunch of variables all the time. If you're a scientist, you don't do that. You change one variable at a time. You create your baseline. That's what we do here. I'm going to give you your baseline. Yes, over time you may alter it to what fits your body. In the beginning, just do what I tell you to do, and you're going to be 100% fine. We're going to talk about calories, why calories are important, and why we want to do high volume, low calorie foods. Number one is what's called basal metabolic rate. You have a basal metabolic rate, and I cover all this stuff, that a certain amount of calories is required at your weight, size, to sustain life. Okay, anything over and above the basal metabolic rate is calories, from doing activities. Okay, so the second thing is there's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. I don't care what diet program you listen to, lose 20 pounds in a week, 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. Yes, you can lose water. Yes, you can lose salt. Yes, you can lose vital nutrients. Yes, you can lose muscle, but that's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to lose fat and keep it off forever. You're going to do this one time. It may take you a month, it may take you 3 months, it may take you 6 months. Whatever it takes you, you're going to do it one time, and that's it. And then I'm going to teach you how to keep it off forever, and that's very simple. Okay. So Basal metabolic rate. So if your basal metabolic rate is, let's throw in, just use 1,500 calories, and you want to lose a pound a week, then you need to expend, or you need to eat 1,500 calories for your basal metabolic rate, what you need to keep your body going, and once again, all the nutrients. Then you need to expend 500 calories a day. You need to burn 500 calories a day, because 500 times 7 is 3,500 calories in a week. That's 1 pound a week. 2 pounds a week is 1,000 calories. So you can see how calories affect what we're doing, and why we need nutrition, because we're not interested in losing muscle, we're not interested in losing vital fluids, we're not interested in having, foggy brain syndrome or whatever you've gone through in the past. Not going to happen. And variety. By the way, when I talk about uniformity, you say, oh, I don't want to eat the same things every day. Number one, when I push the camera down and you're going to see all the stuff we're going to eat, you're going to be absolutely amazed. It's more variety than you get in a month, number one. Number two, if you write down what you've eaten for the last 2 weeks, you eat the same things every single week for the most part. Every single month it just rotates, same old things. There's no variety in your system either, but your system doesn't work, mine does. Protein, we're going to talk about protein and the importance. I wrote a huge article, super deep, did a video that covers how much protein you need in a day. And even if you're looking to gain muscle and lose lose fat, the formula works. Now, having said that, I want you to be very clear that many, if not most of my clients are women, and many, if not most of them, do not work out with weights. This is not a requirement of what we do. This is, and I'll tell you what we do, but it is, yes, I choose to. Many people choose to. I like to. If you don't like to, we're not going to, but we're going to talk about that later. So that's the exercise portion. And lastly, do you want your body to stay together forever? Okay, very, very important concept, especially when I tell you at the end of this, I'll tell you how your body is regenerating itself every single day. New liver every year, new skin every 3 or so months, new eyeballs, believe it or not. And if you don't get the proper nutrients in to your system, your body can only replace it with what you give it. Therefore, that's why you age. That's why your hair falls off. That's why your skin looks not good. It's because you're not getting the proper nutrients. We will not do that here. You will 100% get the nutrients you need, lose the weight you have, be healthy, vibrant, the whole works. Okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through the set day that you're going to get. Actually, you're going to get a sheet, meal 1, meal 2, all the way down. The amount of calories, the amount of cost for those items. It's in the packet. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so meal 1, and this I'm reading right off of what you're going to have here. Meal 1, immediately upon waking. I'm going to use an example of 6:30 in the morning. 6:30 a.m. We're going to have green juice. Okay. The reason we're doing this, once again, super packed in nutrition. We're going to hit our body with hardcore nutrition right away. So we're going to have a green drink. We're going to have whey protein. Okay. We're going to have 24 to 48 ounces of water. Okay. Here's right right as you get up. It's so vital that you get enough liquids into your system. If any of you guys are mechanics or know cars, if your battery goes dead, what do? You add water. Why do you add water? Because water supports electricity. Water supports life. Your body is electric. Your body is 70% water. We need to get water in the system right away. You just went all night long without any water. Blow it up with some water. Get some water. Get some green drink, and we're going to take whey protein. Now, okay, let me explain. The reason you don't see the labels on these drinks is because I am always researching to get the best products. I will change them out from time to time. This video will probably be up for a long, long time, so I don't want you to be looking at the video and going out and getting what's on the video, because I will have probably already got a better product or better price or both for us. Remember, I do this. This is for me as much as it is for you. All right, go get a shaker cup at the local grocery store, $1.70 something. Just a little shaker cup, boom, 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 shake it, drink it. Probiotic. You guys do not understand. Okay, so I didn't understand how important probiotics were. If your body is not digesting the food, you're not going to get the weight. That might be the reason why you didn't make it in the past in your weight loss pursuits. Probiotics are so important because there's a whole bunch of microbials in your system, in your stomach, that digest the food and take the nutrients out of it. If you are missing certain microbes / bacteria, then certain things don't get digested. That's why a lot of people say they can't digest wheat or gluten. It's because the gluten's we've gone to white flour, white this, white that. All the stuff is taken out of it. All it's super processed. We don't have the digestive enzymes to do it anymore. Well, probiotic. We're going to at least do this month 1 and 2 because I almost guarantee most of our issues, or a lot of our issues, are probiotic based. So meal number 1, the protein, the green drink. Once again, greens are, I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. We're looking at all the stuff that is in one of these drinks, okay? If in fact I'm gonna recommend a diet pill. I do not take them because I can handle the hunger in the beginning. But the truth is you might need to take them in the beginning, and for the first month if you take them, or for the whole time if you take them, if they work for you. I'm going to have a recommended, doctor recommended type of diet pill, and we use try to use all pharmaceutical grade type stuff. We're not going to use cheesy, inefficient things that aren't really. You'd be surprised how many labels don't contain what they contain. The main product turns into the trace element. Meal number 1. Cost for meal number 1 is about $5.15. Okay, you're going to have this at 6:30 or whatever time you start. Doesn't matter. Adjust the numbers. Meal number 2. Meal number 2 is we have, and I'm using the same bottle. Different. It's going to be a different drink. It's not a green drink. It's got greens in it, but it's going to be a red drink. The red drink has different things for your system, which you're going to need. It's also going to give you a kick. This one's at about 8:30, might even be 9, might be 9:30. I don't know. Depends on how hungry you get. So whenever you feel hungry, you're going to do meal number 2. And in the beginning, these meals are going to be close together. But in the end, once your stomach shrinks down, you're going to find out you can't even eat all this food. And I'm going to tell you how many calories are at the end. You're going to be absolutely amazed. So we're going to do a red drink. We're going to do 16 to 20 ounces of water. Once again, water, water, water. And we're going to do a banana. Okay? This will get you, the cost on this is about $2.57. All right, so this will get you to meal number 3. Once again, meal number 3 is whenever you feel hungry. Now, I'm going to say it's 2 hours later, maybe, maybe not. This meal is, this is actually your first big bulk meal of the day. And you're gonna laugh at me when you see it, but you'll be so surprised. It's gonna fill you up for 3 hours. Okay, remember, super bulky, low calorie, high nutrition foods. Meal number 3. This, in my opinion, is an absolute miracle worker. This is 7-grain hot cereal. I'll give you the link to get this stuff. It comes in gluten-free as well. If that's a concern for yours, everything here will be gluten-free. This has gluten in it. The one I use has gluten in it, but it's not a big deal to me. I don't have issues with gluten. And you may not either. You find out you straighten out your diet, get some probiotics in your system, you might not have issues with gluten anymore either. But anyway, long story short, this is 140 calories, guys. This is thick hot cereal. It is so good, and it is so filling, and it is so nutritious. 140 calories, same as a can of Coke. Can of Coke does nothing for you. All right, stuff's dirt cheap. So we're going to do this. And by the way, you see it's in a container. I've made mine, and I put it in I carry 2 containers. One is hot, one is cold. One is for my cold items, one is for my hot items. I told you, we pack all our food for the whole day. We don't think, and we don't get caught up in what am I going to do, what am I going to eat, and there's nothing out there. I can't find a place to get quick, good food. Anyway, so we're going to have, these are scrambled eggs, by the way. I scramble and put them in here. Like I said, I'm taking it with. So we're going to have 7-grain hot cereal. By the way, the 7-grain hot cereal, is bland until you add sugar to it. Now, most gurus are going to tell you, oh God, sugar, no, no, no. But if you got to put a little sugar on that, and by the way, when I put sugar on it, everybody that's tasted it is absolutely, it's so good. You're going to have to put sugar on it to make it taste good. If you can do without, more power to you. But we're talking about the sugar has 15 to 30 calories in it. Not the end of anybody's world. Our goal is to get nutrition in our system. If you can't eat it, it does nobody any good. All right, so we've got the eggs, we got the 7-grain hot cereal, and sugar or any type of sweetener to taste. Cost, believe it or not, on that meal is less than 75 cents. Yes, less than $1. Now, we're on to the rest of the day, and I've got eggs in here. You're gonna have eggs later. Eggs are absolutely phenomenal. You can have I'd like to see you have these 3 meals exactly like I told you, okay? Because I think they're super strategic. You stopped eating maybe at 7:30, 7, 8, depends on when you get home. 8 at night. You start at 6:30 in the morning. You fasted all that time, and now you bring in the nutrition, the low calories, the protein, everything you need that your body needs, but hardly any calories. You do it again at your second meal, nutrition, water, almost no calories. And now we're on to our third meal, which is super bulky, will fill you up, will give you fiber, and will hold you for like 3 hours. Okay, so that was 10:30, now we're on 1:30. Okay, meal 4, 1:30. And this is a sample meal. 1 egg, prepared however you want it, hard boiled, scrambled, doesn't matter. 1 apple, a cup of blueberries, boom, a cup of strawberries, or a cup of strawberries, okay, total 1 cup, or mix them, okay, so there's where we are right now. We're here, and by the way, eggs are filling. Eggs, eat everything, eat the whites, eat the yolks. You've got to have fats. You cannot go without fats. Your body needs fats. Egg is the perfect food for fats. I'm not a believer that eggs are a problem. If I could eat 30 eggs a day, I would do it. Love them, and they're good for you. So egg, apple, blueberries. Now here's where we're at. Pill number 2. If you want a diet pill, here's where we go with diet pill number 2. Optional. However, in the beginning, I would suggest that it's worth the whatever dollar it costs to do so. So your cost right here is another $2.50. And believe it or not, you are going to be full. This brings me to a topic in one of the teachings that I have in the course. We talk about the apple experiment. Okay, they take 3 apples. Number 1, they give them to a person to eat 3 apples. Totally full at the end of 3 apples. Can't eat a bite more. Totally satisfied. The next person, they ground 3 apples into applesauce. Chows that down, semi-satisfied, could eat more. They take the third 3 apples and they make it into apple juice. Gets down in 12 seconds or less, and you're hungry. You're going away hungry. You're looking for stuff, and that's why we're going to eat these in their raw form. Blueberries. I personally like to buy frozen everything, frozen blueberries, and take them and eat them that way. Now, okay, I will many times throw them in a blender and blend them with some other stuff, but I'm not on a diet. Losing weight and keeping weight off are entirely 2 different things. Once you've lost your weight, this gets loosened up quite a bit. This is not a diet where if you go blow it for a day, you're done for a week. You just can't get it back. This is like, okay, I blow it for a day, back at it tomorrow. Okay, this is a real type of situation. All right, so that's that meal. And once again, all the rest of this stuff, any type of order you want. Cost on that, like I said, is $2.50. Meal number 5. I'm assuming you're still at work. It's about 2 to 3 hours later. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. We are going to do a potato or a sweet potato. Now, what I do is before I leave in the morning, once again, I've got a cooler that's hot and a cooler that's cold. Throw them in the microwave till they're about 3/4 done, wrap them up in tin foil, put them in my hot container, and it'll be finished cooking by the time you eat it at night. Or you can reheat it in the microwave, or you can microwave it at your work or whatever. Eat it, cut it open, eat it plain, or put some type of Mrs. Dash or something on there, whatever makes you feel good. But the reality is, if you just start eating these plain, you'll be like, I'm surprised I didn't know they were so good. Plain, you can put cinnamon on them, you know, something low calorie, and we'll figure all that out. Or that's one way. Or you can do potatoes. I used to do 3 or 4 red potatoes. Once again, throw them in the microwave, put tin foil on them, throw them in my bag, and eat them like an apple. If in fact that's just not something that's easy to do at your work. So far, everything we've done here is very easy to do at work. You're not really cooking anything, you're just eating what you've already cooked. Then we're going to do something like this, a bag of shredded wheat. Now, it is more processed than what I'd like to see. However, we are going to deal with realities here. Realities are that we've got to make something that works for you. We're going to come up with a plan that works for you long range every day. So far you see the variety, uniformity but variety. Okay, so that's that. The final meal is when you get home. It's going to be what, 7-ish? Final meal is going to be a salad with about as many items as you can get in it. This is the size of salad you can eat. There's they're barely over 100 calories in here. So any type of green that you'd like, this is just spinach, pretty much any type of green, and I give you the list: spinach, kale, some like collard, carrot tops, red cabbage, stuff like that. So we're gonna do a bunch of greens. We're gonna put vegetables in it. We're gonna do zucchini. We're gonna do cucumber. We're gonna slice up some carrots. Or you can eat, like I said, you can eat these along the way during the day. We're going to put an orange in it. We're going to put, I don't have a lemon today, we're going to put a lemon in it. Maybe a half an avocado. Going to do some onion and a tomato. And we can even put our strawberries in there that we didn't eat the first half of the day. What are we going to do for dressing or toppings? Well, you can do, like I said, Mrs. Dash is the only one that I really know. I'm sure there's many out there that don't have any calories in it but give you some flavor. There's many salad dressings that have no calories, no fat. That doesn't mean we gob them on there. We always do everything. You can be surprised. You eat this stuff and it tastes good when you don't put much on it. Walden Farms makes a variety of, you can even get a variety pack from them of fat-free and 0-calorie dressings. One thing that I do, I'm a little bit different. This is frozen broccoli. You can put broccoli in here as well. Frozen spinach. I do a little bit different. I go ahead and steam it, put it in a pan, steam it. Takes 7-ish minutes. And throw whatever spices on that. You know, it's like I said, most things are fine as is. So that's your day. This is in the 1,500 calorie range. This is like the same as a Big Mac and a large fry. I'm not. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere in that range. Like I said, this was the same as a Coke. So it's all about. This whole system is based on the replacement system, where we replace bad stuff with good stuff. Good stuff being high nutrition, low calorie, high fiber. Near meatless. Okay, you notice there's no meat in here. Like I said, I want to stress this: losing weight is different than keeping weight off forever. I eat meat. I eat meat every day. Not a lot of it, but I eat meat every day. I don't have to worry about it. I've lost the weight. I know how to keep it off forever, and you will too. Okay, but while we're losing, we have to do these type of things. Why do you think diets don't work? It's because people think they can eat the same stuff and do the same things on a diet. How would you like to do this for 30 days and be done with it? or 60 days and be done with it. That's what we're talking about here. We're not talking about endless diets we're just not talking about that stuff. Next, I'm going to bring up why nutrition is so important and how it affects your body. So you've lost all the weight you need to lose. Okay, we're 60 days down the road, 90 days down the road, whenever. It doesn't matter what the time frame is. And now you don't want to fall back into your old habits. So the important, why people do is because they don't understand. They don't understand, everything we've talked about is nutrition-based. Everything we talked about here is fact-based, science-based, math-based. And once you know the truth about what you eat and how it affects you, you will not go back to eating that way. Yes, you may throw some things into your diet. You may like meat, okay, no problem. But we're going to do it in a way where we don't gain the weight back. We're doing it in a way where we don't get ill. Matter of fact, heart disease, cancer, things like that. These things will build those things out of your life. Now, there's no guarantees. I'm not a doctor. Everything's for entertainment purposes here. But it is the truth. If you want to fix yourself, this is how you fix yourself. So what I wanted to run by you was some facts about why you need nutrition even when you're done with these diets. So yes, we got to be super strict on the diet, but after the diet, we are still going to need our greens, our reds, and our whey protein forever. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're not going to get those type of things in your diet. You're going to loose it up. Even if you stay tight on your diet, you're going to need those. You just need them. And here's why. 98% of the atoms in your body were not there a year ago, which means that you see your skin comes off, hair falls out. 98% of the atoms were not in your body a year ago. The skeleton that seems so solid was not there 3 months ago, meaning new atoms, regenerating. If you don't have the proper nutrients, it can only replace it with junk, like building a house. You build it out of scrap wood, you're going to get a scrappy house. You put in the best wood, and when the wood breaks down, you put in another piece of good wood. That's what we're doing here. Your bone cells remain constant, like I said, but the atoms, they fall back back and forth in the cell walls. So you require a new skeleton every 3 months. The skin is new every month. Why do you think some people look absolutely phenomenal in their 80s, and some people in their 30s and 40s who had a drinking problem or smoking or a combination of, or lack of sleep or stress, why do you think they look like they're 100 years old? It's because they're not getting the nutrients. The green drink, the red drink, the whey protein, the good foods are what you're going to need. You have a new stomach lining every 4 days. The cell wall in the liver turns over slowly, but every 6 weeks it turns over and you have a very different liver than it was before. Even with the brain, now the brain does not replace cells once they die, but the content is different a year ago, meaning that once again, some things do replace, but if you don't have the replacement parts, you're going to get a junk product. We're done with junk products. This is our dream body. We're going to do this forever. All right, so that's important stuff. So, like I said, in either earlier in this video or in prior videos that you've listened to or watched or whatever, this is a huge experiment for me. I'm giving away everything in hopes that the universe will give back. I told you my story. So, what I'm doing for you, I'm giving you exactly what to eat, where to get it, the cost of it, making sure you're always getting the right stuff so your body don't break down and you look like a horrible person or get horrible skin or whatever, or you end up sick, cancer, whatever. I'm going to tell you how to prepare it, give you a grocery list, the entire course you can access anytime, ongoing support through individual emails or videos that I do or group sessions. All of this is so that you can have your dream body without driving yourself crazy. Okay, and you won't, and you will have your dream body. So what do I feel like that would help me get things back? Would help you give back to me? I'm giving to you. You need to give back to the world. Pay it forward. Let's see how that works, right? Well, if you get the nutritional foods and supplements through my links. I may or may not get a little bit of return on that, may or may not. Many things I don't, doesn't matter. But I've got to be able to keep this thing going. I can't keep going for free at my expense. It makes no sense. I used to sell this whole course and had great success, but I told you the story in another video. Okay, I've arranged for a special bundle, special pricing. So the prices are, you're going to go find this stuff other places, but you're not going to get the special bundles, you're not going to get the special prices, and it's going to be the same price, but you're not going to help me out, our community. That's what we're trying to do here. Give me feedback, give me questions. I want to know what I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you. So let me know what you need. Send me your before and after pictures. Very, very curious. This is a big deal for me. I'm doing all this for nothing and for free. And I would like to know that it's helping people. So that's my whole thing. I have other monies. I don't need to make money from this. But I do need to get it out of my system. I did need to share it with the world. I do need to give back. Finally, if you feel compelled, people donate to me. I don't ask you for money, but I will have a donate button. You can donate to me, whether it's, if you don't donate anything, that's 100% fine. I don't care. But some people are going to want to give back. And this could be how you do it, so I can keep this thing going. The more people I give it to, the better our country gets, so on and so forth. So don't let a day slip away. The next step for you is to go get the products, the base products. I gave you a grocery list, go get your groceries. You can get started on this tomorrow, you can get started on tonight. Walmart's open all night, most places. Whatever you need, do not worry. You can do this, you don't need special equipment. I'm not asking you to weight train. However, walking is you're going to have to do something. We talk about weight training. It's not so much weight training, it's resistance training. Whether you're pushing against a wall, a table, picking up milk cartons, sweeping, cleaning your floor by hand, cleaning your walls, whatever it is, we need to stay more active. Let's try and stay away from the TV. Maybe, you know what, actually some folks tell me that they go and take a college course so they're not even home at night. They're out and about, and when you think, you expend energy. So let's get better in a million different ways. And this is how we do it. But your next step is to get started. Now, if you can't afford the nutritional products that I'm pointing you to, don't go buy cheap junk. It's the reason I choose the products I choose is because they don't have, number one, they are what they say they are through outside testing. Number two is they don't have junk in them that are maybe even damaging to your body. They don't have heavy metals in them. They say that what they say they have in them, they have in them. And of course, they're going to cost more because these companies, when the manufacturer makes their product, when they make their product, they go get it outside tested. Your other companies, you're going to get the same stuff. You're going to find stuff for, gosh, I don't know, maybe even half the price on some of this stuff. But you might as well go pick the greens from your backyard and grind them up and eat them that way. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get pesticides. You're going to get this. You're going to get. I mean, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. I understand. Then go buy food. Go do it 100% based on food. And when you can, you will. Oh, by the way, total supplement cost is like $7 a day. Most of you guys are spending, if you're in the business world, you're probably spending 20 bucks a day. You go out to eat at lunch, and you have to eat something throughout the day. Maybe you're spending 20 a day. So this whole plan is last time I figured is about 20-ish, $22 a day, which, yeah, you're saying $20 a day, that's 20 times 3 is $600. You know what? Your grocery bill's more than that. Your Walmart bill's more than that. You just don't see it because you're not paying attention to it. So next step, get the nutritional products, give me any feedback that you need. Do not go one day with a question unanswered. Okay, I'm here to help, 100% here to help. Okay, I'm here about the outcome, not the income. All right, so let's get this done. Congratulations, it's going to happen for you.